be with you in a little while. I'm just getting dressed. I've just been in the shower to freshen up. So, yeah, I'll be with you in a little while. Teacher will be there soon, don't worry, students. There's been a bit of a misunderstanding, apparently. Anyway, we'll discuss that in a little while. See if we can come to an amicable conclusion. Right. Oh boy. You right, everyone? Oh dear. I've got my shirt off. It's boiling hot in this room. It's boiling hot water in the shower. There doesn't seem to be much of a thermostat on the shower. Oh dear. So, anyway. Oh dear. I'll see you soon. I'll come on screen in a bit once I'm dressed properly. I've just got my pyjamas on and just need to put a shirt on. Yeah, try and stay awake, Lynn. I'll do a bit more stuff. Yeah, you always go to bed early to rise, I know. But I've got my kind friends in the Philippines to think about as well. So, hello, Susanna. Thanks, everyone, for watching so many of my videos. It's really good of you to do that because a lot of people don't ever watch any of my back catalogue, you know, my old work. Hi, Jamie TV. Hello. I was talking about you in the live stream the other day. I was pretending you were in the class and messing about when I was being Mr. David, my stupid character I made up. Well, you helped me make it up because you what started it. You people from the Philippines saying, "Will I teach you some English?" Because you were calling me sir, I said I didn't want to be called sir. I wanted to be called a mister. And then you started calling me Mr. David when I started teaching you maths, and so I just went into this character because I used to do comedy and that, you know. So I like doing it. Anyway, after tonight, I'm going to have a break for a few days because I need a rest. Because I'm a bit burnt out. I've been working too hard. I've been doing too much, really. So I need a couple of days off. So I'll have 2 or 3 nights off or something, I don't know. Just recharge, read my books and think about what I'm going to do and do some music, hopefully. But I'll be putting some videos up on my normal channel because I'm hoping to do a really good hand pan video because I'm definitely recovering from the insomnia. And, you know, because that affected me. It affected me playing in my instruments. I couldn't play the guitar, I couldn't play the drums, I couldn't do nothing. All I could do is play trumpet a bit because it's only 3 fingers and it's blowing, you know what I mean? So I could play a bit of trumpet, but that's it. And a bit of mouth organ, that's all I was doing. I don't know whether anyone's there actually. It says 0. We shall see. Ah, dear. Hello, Ed. How are you? I'm okay. Yeah. Good morning, love. Good afternoon to you guys. It's not, well, it is morning. It's very, very early morning. It's 2:17 in the morning in England at the moment. And I'm feeling tired, but refreshed. I've had a shower and I'm just cooling down now because the shower's boiling hot. It's boiling hot water. So I'm just cooling off. and I'm going to put my shirt on and then I'll come on stage because I don't want to strip off. I'm not doing a strip tease tonight. We'll leave that for another night. I did a joke that I was going to do a strip tease in the live stream title one time. I didn't do it, of course. Yeah. Well, anyway, how are you, love? Eh? Oh, you're going to do some singing tonight? Saturday night, isn't it? You should do some singing with us. I can do some singing if you like. I'll try anyway. Touch wood, my chest infection is clearing up, but I'm still coughing up stuff now and again. But I was smoking for 53 years because I started when I was 10 and I'm 64 now. So I'm getting pretty old, but I'm not bothered. I don't mind. I like being old. It's good. You know, I don't mind it. It's just a number. It's just an age, isn't it? Yeah. Do you feel like doing some music later on? Doing some singing? You can do some now if you like. We can have a go. What I'll do is I'll try and inspire you. I'll do a song for you. Maybe a bit of guitar and singing. Or I might do a song just without any guitar. I could do Wonderful World. I've got the lyrics. I'll try that again, see if I can get it better. But this time I'll stand up and sing it. It'll sound better than lying down. I've stopped smoking completely. I stopped in September. Yeah. So I've not smoked for quite a while. And I don't want to smoke again. And I don't even think about cigarettes anymore at all. Don't even bother up with it. I'm not itching around for a cigarette or anything at all. I feel fine. I feel 100% better, healthier, and I'm doing all my exercises and everything. So I'm trying to, you know, improve my health. Like I say to people, if I can do it, they can do it. I smoked all those years. It was a filthy habit. It's horrible. I hope none of my students smoke. Let me know if any of them smoke, and I'll do a no smoking class. Stop it immediately. Stop it. Behave. Put that cigarette out, you ridiculous. I'll go on to one of them. I'll do a crazy one about cigarette smoking. That'd be a good. I'll do a whole live stream just about cigarette smoking and how evil it is. What a waste of time it is. And how much money everyone will save and how much better they'll be. How much more healthy. And how much more energy they'll have. Because it gives you loads more energy than what you did have when you smoked. When you give up. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you go to church and, well, you can say a little prayer for me if you like. All prayers accepted, always, from anyone's kind heart. That's very kind of you. I always say prayers. I say prayers to the universe, to creation itself, to life itself, to Mother Nature. You know what I mean? And life itself. I say prayers to nature that it will be saved, not destroyed. I say prayers to the animals when I'm walking past the animals sometimes. You know, when I'm on my own on a walk and I walk past those cattle, I say prayers for them. Yeah, I do that. Quietly say a prayer to them as I walk through them. They get to know me. They come quite close. I did a video, was it yesterday or the day before? And I got really close to one of them and it didn't move at all. It moved a little way away and then I just walked up and it came, it came nearer. No, it didn't come nearer. What am I talking about? As I came nearer, it didn't move. the second time, and I got really close to it because I wanted to film it as I was walking up a hill. It was a beautiful young bull. Yeah, it had long fur, you know, a bit of a shaggy coat. You know, it was a lovely animal, beautiful colour. Yeah, I'll put that video onto my channel actually. I'll probably put that on. I might do that in a little while. Put it on here. I could put it on now. I could just drop out and come back in. But I'll wait for other people to come. Hopefully Lynn will come back. She did say she was going to try and keep awake, but Lynn always goes to bed early. You know, Lynn Mitzi, she's a lovely person. If you've not seen her videos, go and visit her channel maybe and watch a video that she did in the kitchen. And she's cooking some chickens. She's cooking some chicken pieces or something. And she got some flowers from a friend. You should just see her eyes sparkling. She's got such a lovely smile. She's a lovely person. She's been one of my friends for many, many years now. You know, one of my oldest friends. Lynn Mitzi, she's called. She's in the chat. So subscribe to her and go and have a look. I'm sure you've subscribed anyway. But, you know, yeah. Yeah. It'd be great to hear you sing again. It was fantastic last time. I really enjoyed it. It's just a shame I wasn't singing better. Yeah, chicken's good for you, but eat organic ones. You know, naturally farmed ones. Natural chickens. I don't eat it myself, but I don't mind people eating it because the chicken, you know, I used to eat chicken when I had my little dog, and if I got a dog again, I'd probably go back to eating chicken. But I'd only eat proper natural grown chicken that's not being fed chemicals and stupid stuff in the feed and all that lot, which is pretty poisonous really. I wouldn't touch it. You know, the mass-produced chickens and that, they have a horrible life. They're in a tiny little cage. They can't even turn round, some of them. They're that small, the cages. It's cruel, you know, I think it's nasty. Just to satisfy people's greed, you know, I think it's very sad. They shouldn't have farms like that, huge farms, because they get disease, the chickens. That's why they give them loads of injections and stuff, because they get disease because there's so many chickens all together in one place. There's hundreds and thousands of them in some of these big farms, big so-called chicken farms. They're not really farms at all, they're just factories, you know, full of live chickens that can hardly move. It's very sad. Anyway, perhaps the world will change one day and we'll all have natural food and there'll be, you know, we'll be able to move out and live on the land and stuff like that and have a few chickens of our own, a couple of goats and hens and stuff like that, and a couple of goats and maybe a cow, a village cow and stuff like that, you know what I mean, for the milk. And share everything, you know. That's how the world should be, really. Right, I'm going to get my shirt on now and then I'll come on screen. Get my socks on as well. Oh dear. Oh dear. Of course you can. Hang on a second. Oh, where's it gone? Hang on a second. Right, I'll be with you. I'll just take the cat figure off. Hide your Shuka. Right, I'll take the cat picture off. Where's it gone? Forgotten how you do this. That's it. Yes, Ed, what would you like to ask me? Of course you can ask me a question. Anytime. Ask me whatever you like. I'm okay with the Shuka. Yeah. Oh, you're going now? Ask me later on. What's it to do? What's it to do with though? Because then I'll think about it. You can ask me whatever you like. Is there anything to do with Happy? Because Happy seems to have fallen out with me, and I don't even know what I'm supposed to have done wrong. I've no idea. I don't know what he's on about. He's talking about some title on a video I did on my normal video channel. He's got the wrong idea, and he says something strange to me that I didn't understand. I asked him what it was, and I got no reply. I said to him, if I've offended you, let me know. I don't know what I've done wrong. Please let me know. But I've not heard anything from him, so I don't know. So it's up to him to sort it out, to tell me what's going on, because it's not fair on me, because I'm worrying about it. I'm worried about him. You know what I mean? I'm thinking badly of him, which I'm not. Anyway, never mind, eh? People make assumptions about people sometimes. It's obviously some wires have got crossed somewhere. I don't know what it is. I'm racking my brains trying to wonder what he's on about. Anyway. What can we do? These things happen. Get over it. Be nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing I've done wrong. I'm not ashamed of anything I've done. If he's misinterpreted something, then it's not my problem, is it? Maybe he's talking about the title of this live stream. It's a bit of a strange title. And I can't remember exactly what I was on about, but it was something to do with I was going to do the teacher character all night. And I was going to tell you all off for, I don't know what it was. I can't remember what the misdemeanor was now that I had in my mind to bring up. I can't remember what it was, because I've got loads of scenarios in my mind for it. It's a good vehicle for comedy, the teacher business. It's funny. Behave! Stop it! It's a good character. I think I do it fairly well. Sometimes it works. Anyway, I don't know if you're still there, Ed, but I'll see you later on. Oh, Jashuka's busy cleaning our messy house. Why is your house so messy? How ridiculous. Messy houses, I don't know. How dare you have a messy house? You won't be able to invite me round now, will you? I won't sit in a messy building. It's ridiculous behaviour. Behaviour, indeed. I'm doing all right. I'll have to be all right, won't I? Something going on in that brain, huh? Tom, for sure. Hi, to Touch TV. How are you? You alright? You alright, brother? How you doing? You okay? Yeah? We've got to meet up after the revolution, you know. All us guys. Yeah? We've all got to meet, all the good people. All get together and have a nice time, you know. Have a hug. Yeah. I think it'll happen, you know. I really hope so, anyway. If people don't get together, though, things are going to get pretty bad. We've got to stand up and protest against all the nonsense that's they're trying to make manifest, you know. Yeah. You know, the people versus all the governments in the world. They're just ridiculous. They're taking the mickey out of people. They're an absolute joke. They're just exploiting everyone, messing everyone around. We're sick of it. There's loads of poor people in England. People think we're a rich country. We're a very unequal society. And America, supposedly the richest country in the world, is the most unequal country in the world. You know, the gap between the rich and poor people is the biggest in America than anywhere else. And the second biggest is Britain, I think. It's disgusting. I'll look it up in my book. I've got it in the book. can't find it. Let's have a look. I'll look at the index. Oh dear, I'll have to flick through it. I'm trying to flick through it to find the graph. Somewhere in there. Oh, that might be it. Yeah, it's under the title, Social Determinants of Distress. The prevalence of mental illness is higher in more unequal than rich countries. And the USA is at the top of the list. Super disgusting here. The UK is second. UK and Australia are equal. They're in line. So Australia is second. I don't know if you can see that properly. It's hard to get this organised. You can pause the live stream afterwards and read it. You know, look at it yourselves. Hopefully it will come out alright. There you go. We're up against ridiculous, it's absolutely stupid. Richest countries in the world. Britain and the UK, you know, well, the UK is not, well, it's one of the richest. We've got the most unequal societies and the most mental illness. It's ridiculous. And by the way, I'm not mentally ill at all. I'm totally sane. But they're still locking sane people up. It's stupid, it's ridiculous. Most of the patients in this hospital, there's nothing wrong with them. I can tell you that for a fact. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them. Except they're doped up to the eyeballs. And although I'm having to take their drugs and stuff, I'm overriding it with my own will and doing my exercises, going for walks and all that lot, trying to keep healthy, eating healthy food, you know. Yeah. Tough times. That ridiculous crap in the sky. It's just stupid. Shows you the contempt they have for the human race and the planet. That's a beautiful cat, isn't it? I love the way it's sat there like that. It's looking at me. And this one here, beautiful. They're all wonderful. Inquisitive cat there. Look at this. Look at this grumpy cat. I call it grumpy cat. It's got a grumpy face. Looks like it's in a bad mood. This is a little kitchen here. Little kitchen. And this one I call the magical cat because it looks so magical. It's got really long ears. Look at that one. It's amazing, isn't it? Look how long its ears are. It's very friendly, that cat. It's coming up to say hello. Hi, Jashuka. I'll do some hand pans in a few minutes. I'm just recovering from my shower. It's boiling hot, the water. It does vary. Sometimes it's just very hot, and sometimes it's boiling hot, and it was boiling hot. Far too hot. I could hardly stand under the bloody thing. It was burning. I've told them about it, but they don't seem to be able to sort it out with the proper thermostat. You know. Just check the battery. It'll be alright for a few minutes. Hey, Kip. Wow, a long time, man. How are you? Yeah, it used to be, what did your handle used to be? It wasn't Kip, was it? It was Kip something. Or something. Oh, something Kip. Beginning with a K. I don't know how you pronounce it. Kreleboyne Kip or something it was. I think that's you. Oh, cool. Yeah, do try. I'm getting better at it. I got a bit tired then. I'm a bit worn out. I needed a few days with quality sleep. I need a break. So I'm going to have a break, and when I come back, I'll be a lot better. In the meantime, I'm going to do some videos, quality ones. I did one, a 12-minute one, but wasn't happy with it. Yeah, that was the one. How do you pronounce that? Kreleboyne Kip? It sounds like something from Ireland. You know, the country Ireland. Are you from Irish extraction, as it were? But just Kip, I like that. It's simple. It's easy to remember. Dead easy. That's cool. I'll have to visit you, man. Yeah, it's so much easier to remember. It's like Love Waves Drifting. It might be hard to write, but it's easy to remember because there's nothing else with that sort of a name. But, well, there are other Love Waves, this, that, and the other. There's buckets of them. I was looking for my own channel one time on somebody else's computer, and there was tons of them with Love Waves, this, that, and the other, you know. And mostly a pile of crap, of course, obviously. But yeah, so it took me quite a while to find my own blooming channel. Yeah. But yeah, I think people, you know, get it. They understand what I'm trying to do, create value and spread the love, you know what I mean? All right. Oh, is it? Little Shop of Horrors, right, yeah, okay. Yeah, cool. I don't know. I'm not sure if I've seen that film or not. Might be one I've missed. But it's a famous one, isn't it? Maybe it's one I'll watch at Halloween or something. Just Kip. I like that now. Just Kip. Just wait a minute. Yeah, it is just Kip, isn't it? Well, I'm going mad. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. All right. So what's Krelboyne? How do you pronounce it? You can't tell me because you're not on screen. Do you want to come up, by the way? I'll put a link up if you want. You're welcome. You're more than welcome. Sure you can behave yourself. Behave. I've got this character I do called the teacher. Well, a teacher character. They call him Mr. David, and I'm teaching him English. And we've got a school, and I'm teaching class 3 at Tagalog School, because Tagalog is one of the languages in the Philippines that they speak. Yeah. Oh, I'm saying it right, am I? Krelboyne Kip. Right, cool. Well, thank you. Do you want to come up and have a chat? Because you're welcome. It'd be nice to have a chat. I keep saying it to people, get up and have a proper chat, you know. But people, I don't know why people are scared of chatting. You're photographed every time you go out to buy a bottle of milk or, you know, a loaf of bread, you know. Yeah, a cauliflower even. Yeah, or go to the bank or go shopping or whatever. There's cameras on us all the time. It's nauseating, isn't it? Irritating. It doesn't bother me though. I'm bothered. But if you're busy or you're tired or whatever, or you're not at your best, you're not feeling great, that's fine. But another time, maybe. Here we go. I'm getting a little bit tired. Oh, you did it in Thailand, yeah. Yeah, lovely people. They are lovely people. They're wonderful. They're really fun loving. Yeah. The culture hasn't been destroyed yet, you know. I think they're wonderful. I really do. They're nice people. Kind as well. Considerate, you know. like to have laughter, you know, like to have a good laugh. And they're good friends. I've got quite a few friends in the Philippines now that come on here regularly and see me, you know what I mean? So subscribe to everyone on here, because they're good people, they're nice people. They do some strange content. Some of their content is like unboxing of toys and stuff like that, but they're hardworking people. It's what they do in their spare time and to make a little bit of extra money and stuff like that. So, you know, they're trying to just make their way in the world, and you know, and it's a way of them to communicate with their friends. Some of them do singing live streams and stuff like that, which are really good. Some of them, excellent, you know, karaoke stuff and all that lot. Oh yeah, it's absolute bullshit, the media, isn't it? Total rubbish. Yeah, mainstream is just absolute shit. Yeah, I don't watch any television. It's just shite. No, I don't bother with it at all. It's just, yeah, ridiculous. You know, according to the media, the only, you know, decent ways to be is just like the Americans or the British, which is disgusting. We're the one. We're the second most unequal country in the world. First is America. It's ridiculous between rich and poor. You know, and the prevalence of mental health. We're second in the world. There's more mental health problems in England and America. America's got the top amount of mental problems, and Britain is second, along with Australia, neck and neck with Australia, apparently. Yeah, that's right. You watch to sort of see what they're on about. But I'm just sick of it. I've done enough of that. I've done enough videos like that. You know, I mean, I've seen it all. Well, not it all. Obviously, there's more to come. There's always more crap leveled at us, shuffled onto us all the time. And just fear, fear, fear all the time. It gets on my nerves. So now, because I'm getting old, I'm 64 now, and I want to just do some music before you know, I shuffle off this mortal coil and create some value for people, and hopefully some of the music will go on after I'm gone, which would be sound. Um, some of it anyway. I'd like to think I can do one good thing, quality thing with no mistakes in it when I'm on form and everything. I'd had enough sleep and that. Yeah. Yeah, pharma commercials. Yes, yeah, it's rubbish, isn't it? It's absolute shit. You see where I'm at. I'm still in the hospital. I've been in hospitals for bloody years now. 7.5 years, 7 years and 7 months I've been in hospital. Different hospitals. I've been in 5 different mental hospitals. It's absolutely insane. There's absolutely nothing wrong with me. Initially, I had a bit of a problem. I tried to commit suicide, serious attempt. And obviously I'm still here, so I couldn't even get that right. Yeah. Well, I don't think America's finished yet, but it's getting a bit touch and go whether you're going to survive. Do you know what I mean? With the system's just going to be smashed to bits, and the same with Britain as well. Yeah, it's disgusting. Oh, and do man. Hello, love. You're so kind. You've watched so many of my videos. I was on studio, and you've watched loads of them. I've not finished doing all the comments yet. You know, so because it's difficult, you know, keeping on top of everything. But you know, I can't reply to all of them. But I just put all the loves in. I've put as many loves in as I could for now with the time constraints. Yeah, and thumbs up for you. Yeah. Well, yeah. Thanks, Skip. Yeah, well, someone must have been looking over me, I guess. I don't know whether there's a God or not, to be honest. Sometimes wonder. I think I believe in the universe, the power of the universe, because it's all a mystery to me. I'm saying hello, Kip. Well, it's been quite an interesting day. It's been a bit tiring because I've been a bit under the weather, but I've had a bit more sleep, but I'm still not caught up. It's like being jet lagged, I suppose. I've never been on a jet, by the way. I've never been on a plane, ever. Yeah. Yeah, Kip's an old friend. Very old friend. Yeah. The last video I saw of yours was you letting off fireworks with the family, I think. Quite a nice video. Yeah. You've been there as well, have you? Yeah. That's interesting. Well, it's not good to know, obviously, but we can discuss it sometime, you know, and support each other if we ever feel that way again, which I won't, because I'm over it all. Put it this way, I wouldn't come back if I did go there again. I would definitely cease to exist. So we'd get it absolutely perfect next time if I was to do that stupid thing, which I'm not going to do, and I don't advise it for anyone. It's best to battle through no matter what. Yeah, I've not seen. So it was a couple of years ago, was it? So does that mean you've not been uploading for 2 years, or just that I've not been on your channel for 2 years? It could be 2 years. It didn't have to go quick, the time, Some people you kind of go off the radar. I go off the radar with other people, and they suddenly find my stream again or whatever, or they do visit and they say, "Oh, I'm not seen you for ages. I'm sorry," and all that. Like I say, there's no problem. We're all the same, really. Yeah, yeah. You're spreading the truth. Yeah, that's what you've got to do. Ah, right. Yeah, yeah. Probably for yeah, certain so-called misinformation, which was absolutely true, obviously. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to do my hair reveal in a bit. I need a couple more months' growth, so my hat's about up there somewhere above my head, and then I'll take the hat off and reveal the hair, and it'll flop off over my eyes, all the white hair, and I can do crazy hairstyles and crazy characters, all of them. That's why I'm growing it, because you can do a lot with hair, which you can't do with a bald head. I used to shave it all off, but I don't want to now. It's winter time anyway. It'll keep my head warm, keep my brain nice and warm. Oh dear, I keep yawning. I'm getting a little bit tired now, a bit sleepy. I've not been on for long. I'll stay with you. Wisdom, bro. Yeah. Yeah. I've done some interesting, funny live streams. If you ever want cheering up, if you go a few live streams back and check out the schoolroom where we're in the classroom, They're pretty funny, aren't they, Anne? See, because the people in the Philippines are often working when they come and see me on the live stream, they don't always reply straight away because they're busy working or doing, busy with their activities and stuff like that. Yeah. Some of them are doing menial jobs, others are doing jobs in offices, stuff like that. But they're all hard-working people, great people, fantastic. I want to visit the Philippines before I die somehow. Get there somehow. I'd have to go on a boat though, or swim it, which is a bit of a tall order. But yeah, I can't go on planes and big jets. I hate them. I wouldn't want to do that. It'd probably take a couple of weeks to get to the Philippines, wouldn't it? I don't know. I don't know how long it takes. I have to look it up actually, see how much it costs, and I could save up, couldn't I? And when I get my freedom, get a passport, which I've never had in my life. I've never ever had a passport, but I've got half a driving license. It's in two parts, a stupid thing, and I've lost the photograph bit of it, so it needs renewing. But I haven't done that yet. Yeah, yeah, and of course you've got tigers in the Philippines, haven't they? I don't know. No, in Taiwan, in Thailand, haven't you? Have you? I'm not sure. It might have been the zoo actually. A friend of mine went to Thailand, and he was young. He was a relative actually. He was quite a young man. I wouldn't have done it. And they had this tiger doped up, and he had himself photographed with the tiger. With the tiger right by him, right close. You could sort of hug the tiger, it's unnatural. It was a bit ridiculous. I thought, well, it was an amazing photograph, obviously. It's bound to be, isn't it? But when you know that the tiger's doped up to the eyeballs, seems a bit stupid, very stupid, cruel as well. And the tiger. Got to plug the battery in. Yeah, power. Got a good battery pack. It lasts for ages. Fantastic. And it charges the phone a lot quicker than the one in the wall does. When it's just plugged in the wall. It's full of power. It's amazing. Yeah, that's working okay. Is the sound quality all right? I was worrying about the sound sometimes. If it starts crackling, let me know. Sometimes it starts crackling up. It's not very audible. That's the same one, isn't it? What have I done with the other ones? I thought I had other ones. That's for the end. There's another disgusting one. I'm sick of it, really am. Gets on my nerves. Blocking up the sky with crap. Look at that shit. It's just incredible, isn't it? It's rubbish. Yeah, sometimes it's a little bit crackly. We can let that go, but you know, it should be part of the course. Thanks for the feedback, bro. Yeah, disgusting skies. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's just totally unnatural. How people can't see it, so I just don't understand. Someone's just blind. Yeah. So not natural, definitely different than the 80s. Different than the 70s as well. How are you, Annie? You at work? One of the patients isn't well, he's shouting. You might hear him shouting. He's shouting at his demons, sort of thing. Every now and again he gets bothered and he thinks somebody's in his room. He's a bit paranoid, you know. He's torturing himself with his own thoughts, basically. I've sussed out. Anyway, I'm trying to help him with it, but it's difficult. It's really difficult to talk him down when he's like that. Best is let him shout a bit and then he calms down. Sounds like staff are upstairs anyway, so they'll look after him. It's just if you heard the shouting, I don't know if you heard it or not. That's what's happening. Yeah, I'm not sure about everything. I have no idea. Could be. You'll have to just talk about it sometime on a live stream. I'm open to anything, you know, any ideas. I mean, you know, so much we don't know what's going on. I mean, how did they build the pyramids, you know? It's amazing, isn't it? Oh, here's a good one for you. See this thing here? It's one of them vape things. I don't really use a vape oil in it. I use olive oil and a little bit of peppermint oil or eucalyptus oil, and it's really good. Totally harmless. Saves you loads of money as well. Once you've bought one of these things, you don't have to pay any more money basically, except for your olive oil or, you know, groundnut oil or whatever, you know, sesame oil. You know, they're not that expensive. You buy a big bottle of it, you know what I mean? For £2 instead of a little tiny thing for £2 or whatever it is. You know, so yeah. Because I've given up smoking. I don't smoke anymore. I smoked for 53 years, and one day I just thought to myself, what the hell am I doing, you know? And I just thought to myself, there's one thing I can do while I'm in hospital. I don't know if I've shown you that before. That's the mirror on the ceiling, and there's the door that they go at you through, you know. There's a lot I can't say about what happens and goes on here. It's not very nice, yeah. Hi Elaine, how are you? That's what they call me, Mr. David, when I'm in teacher mode. I'm not doing teacher tonight. I'm having a break. I was going to do. I was going to tell you all off for misbehaving and, you know, yeah, stuff like that. Oh, you've mentioned my channel again. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. I just got the notification from YouTube, Elaine. Oh, you're a smashing person. Thanks for watching a lot of my videos. Anne was watching a lot of them as well, and so was a few other people, Tashuka and Jonathan San. Yeah. What do you think? I'm doing great, or you're doing great, or we're both doing great. Hopefully we're both doing great. I'm gonna have a break after tonight. I'm gonna have a break for a few days because I need to recover from overdoing it all, and I'll come back as a really furious teacher, but a nice one. The thing about Mr. David is he's very strict, but he's got the best interest really of his pupils at heart, hasn't he? Do you know what I mean? Of his students. Behave. If you don't behave, how well will you get through? You know, blah, 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 I don't know. Yeah, I can be pretty funny on that, can't I? Pretty weird as well. I get very far out on it. I'll keep yawning. I'm suddenly feeling a bit tired. I need to go to the bathroom. I need a wee. So I'll be back in a moment. Oh boy. Put a little bit of music on. I am. Oh dear. So you both working today? Oh, and you're right, George. I'm not doing Mr. David character tonight. I'm having a break, and I'm going to have a couple of days off, if you don't mind. Teacher's taking a extended weekend break, so yeah, I'm going to stay on now as long as I can tonight because Ed Fernandez said she's going to come back later on and sing us some songs after she's been to church. I don't know how long she'll be, but she's headed out to church now. So she said she'll sing some songs for us later. So I'm looking forward to that. So hopefully I won't fall asleep. But I'll leave the live stream on anyway. And I'll leave the link on so she can get on. Oh no, she won't be able to get on the channel on her own, will she? It's a shame you can't do that. You should have trusted friends that you could just put straight on the channel without having to press the links and all that stuff. That'd be good. Yeah, I thought so, Anne. I thought you were from the Philippines as well. Yeah, all connect with one another. Yeah, make sure you're all connected. I'm sure you are anyway. You probably are. Yeah. Oh boy, I do feel a bit sleepy at the moment. I'll wake up in a bit. I'll go downstairs and make a cup of tea in a bit. A nice strong one. I was drinking a cup of tea just now. It was cold. It was a nice warm one. That's no problem, Kip. I didn't think anything of it. People come and go all the time from here because they get waylaid by somebody to do something or other, or they're busy with on with something else. Often people don't say goodbye; they just disappear. But it's fine. It's nice if people do say goodbye. Sort of see you later or whatever. But often they don't. They just drop in and out, which is fine. Don't mind. No problem. Nice to see you back, though. It's cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, Kip used to live in Thailand for a while, didn't you? Did you actually live there for a while? Or just stay there for a few months or something? Similar cultures, yeah. Yeah. You lived in Bangkok for years, did you? Wow, how many years? Oh, cool. Yeah, the economy crashed, didn't it? Yeah. Crashed everywhere, didn't it? What was it? Yeah. Well, more or less. 2008 was a bit of a bad year for crashing stuff, wasn't it, as well? I think it was 2008. Can't remember. What did you used to retail? Just wondering. Yeah, you got George Soros to thank, haven't we? Yeah. Asshole. Ridiculous, isn't it? Wow, American furniture. So you were, yeah, that's amazing. In Thailand, a lot of the furniture is probably made from bamboo and stuff, isn't it? But obviously, people would would want American furniture to be different and stuff like that. And yeah, that's good. You're keeping craftsmen employed in America as well, aren't you? Creating value, which is good. It's really good. It's interesting that. That's one of my things I was thinking of doing when I was younger. But I went into welding. You know, I'm a qualified welder and that, you know. So I got into that. But just doing furniture restoration. You know, I'd love to have been able to do antique furniture and all that, and restore it and all that lot. I have restored furniture myself, as far as I can do it, you know. Not to the greatest of standards, no doubt, but yeah, I know. They just crap on everything, don't they? It's ridiculous. Big bullies, billionaires, multi-billionaires. Disgusting. They interfere with lots of things. They're behind a lot of so-called movements and that. You know, BLM and all that bloody lot. You know what I mean? There's no such thing as a black person. It's bullshit. There's no such thing as a white person either. It's all crap. It's all shit. Am I a white person? Am I a white person? I don't bloody well think so. Bloody ridiculous. No wonder there's racism in the world. You can't say that, David. You can't say that. There's no such thing as black people. Why shouldn't I? There's no such bloody thing. There's no such thing as white people either. So don't say I'm biased. It's ridiculous. Look at it. That's what black looks like. Ever seen a person looking like that, have you? It's ridiculous, isn't it? He's one of the devils. I think Blair's the devil myself. Blair. That egotistical twat. Arsehole. Smarmy git. There's quite a few devils, aren't there? Who the actual devil is, I'm not exactly sure. But Blair gets pretty close in my book. He's a devil, definitely. Yeah, he's sick. Locking up the whole bloody lot of them. Oh yeah, we could go on forever, couldn't we? Wolfowitz, you know, the list is endless. It's ridiculous. Cheney and all them lot. What's he called? What's his face? That arsehole, what's he called? He's nearly 100 now. Kissinger. That idiot's still alive. Oaf. Horrible ogre. Horrible kid. Yeah. Here's a quote from Soros. I was looking for it in the book. I'm basically there to make money. I cannot and do not look at the social consequences of what I do. The quote that tells the real story about George Soros. You know, it's absolutely disgusting, isn't it? I cannot and do not look at the social consequences of what I do. This is typical, isn't it? Absolutely, totally typical. Sick bastards. Yeah. You know, like if you're a decent person and you're running a business and you know something, you know a supplier that you're getting goods from is using slave labour to make those goods, and you're then in turn going to resell them or something like that. If you're a decent person, if you're the person who resells goods or something, you're not going to accept them goods. You're not going to have anything to do with shit like that, are you? These people don't give a damn. They don't care if there's 2-year-olds toddling about digging in the mines or whatever it might be, or making shoes or whatever it might be, trainers, Yeah. It's absolutely disgusting, isn't it? People with a conscience and the decent people who find out, who'll go, hang on a minute. Oh, right. Okay, oh yeah, right, okay. Well, actually, I don't accept goods from slave labour, thank you very much. Goodbye. And if they can do anything about it, they'd report them for the slave labour, wouldn't they? But it's allowed to continue all the time. It's a blind eye to it. Otherwise, Nike wouldn't be able to get away with what it does, which is why I'd never buy any of their products. Or many other companies. Basically, I don't buy anything with a logo on it. I've always got plain shirts. If I want a logo on something, if I want to say something, I'll write it on the shirt myself. But you're saying enough with this thing. I don't need a t-shirt saying things on it. Mind you, I might do some t-shirts. I was thinking of doing that a while ago. I got around to it, that's all. Some look up t-shirts or something, because I tried to buy some from Dane Wigginson's channel, Climate Engineering, what is it? Geoengineering.org. And I couldn't get hold. It couldn't ship to America, it said. So it's just ridiculous having things for sale and you can't even get them. Anyway, I've had it with Dane Wigginson. I'm fed up with him because he never replies to any of my comments. I've sent him emails and all sorts of stuff and nothing. So I can't be bothered with him. I don't watch him anymore. It's just a voice of doom as far as I'm concerned. And he's going about it the wrong way. I mean, that film, The Dimming, although it's got some really interesting information in it, it wants cutting down to about 1 hour and 20 minutes because it's almost 2 hours long. It's too long. It's 1 hour and 58 minutes or something. It's far too long. It's ridiculously long. And it's repeating itself over and over again. Stupid. Fair enough, the points, repeat the salient points a few times, but not over and over. It's ridiculous. Kip, hope I don't upset you. Can I speak freely without you getting upset? I'm not criticising anyone who believes in Jesus and Bibles and all that lot, but I don't do them really. I do have a Bible and I read it. Unlike most Christians, they don't even read the Bible. I do, because I find it interesting. And some very good valid points made in it. But I don't swallow it all hook, line and sinker. And I used to pray to Jesus when I was a little child, you know. And the abuse didn't stop. I had, you know, I was abused as a child. And it went on for years, and I used to cry to Jesus every night, you know, before going to bed, kneel beside the bed and cry and all that lot to Jesus to save me and stop it happening. And some of my prayers weren't answered, so that's why I've always thought maybe somehow Jesus can't hear me or whatever. So I don't know what the answer is to that. Wow. That's horrible. It's disgusting, isn't it? So-called spiritual people doing that. It's horrible. I'm just going to turn the music down a little bit. Move it on a bit because I think the music's slightly too upbeat for what we're talking about at the moment. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it seems like the corruption runs through everything, doesn't it? It's horrible. You know, you go to work at a firm and you think everyone's fine, and somebody just turns on you, and you realise that not everyone isn't what they seem. That's happened to me at work, in workplaces where I've worked. There's always a few bad eggs, a couple of bad eggs in a factory or something like that, and they spoil it for loads of people. I lost my job because I poked the, what's he called? The works manager in the ribs. Not in the ribs, in the stomach. Not hard, just went like that, gently. I said, go and sort him out in there. You know what I mean? I got the sack for that. So I was standing up for my rights. I was doing nothing wrong. It was ridiculous shit. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. It's really horrible, that. Thanks for sharing, Kip. Well, I find that just, you know, you hear of these things happening, but you're the first person I've ever spoken to that's revealed that happened to them from church people, so-called church leaders. Were they ever prosecuted or anything? Were they ever kind of found out, as it were? Oh, a long time ago. Yeah, perhaps, yeah. Well, I'm all about openness. Always have been. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't play the victim. I don't do that. No, I go on. I've never really played the victim. I've just had to battle on. I've cried now and again, and had people sympathising with me when I've revealed what's happened, but I haven't milked it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, nobody prosecuted. They never do get prosecuted, these crimes, do they? It's very rare. It's such a rare thing. It's unbelievable. Yeah, that's right. Same here. You don't say anything, do you? It's ridiculous. Hi, Jashuka. Yeah, some evil people in the world. Me and Kip have both suffered similar things. Evilness we were talking about. Anyway, perhaps we'll talk about something better, but it doesn't matter if you want to talk more, Kip, you can, about this topic or anything else, in fact. Jashuka won't mind. Yeah, you do, don't you? And you actually feel the guilty one, don't you? You feel guilt. They're not feeling anything because they're psychopaths. Whereas you feel guilt and you feel dirty, don't you? And you feel filthy and disgusting. You analyse all your emotions and stuff like that far too much and end up quite mentally ill. I think I was mentally ill when I was a young man. I used to take drugs all the time to try and cover up my insecurities because I was afraid of my own thoughts. It's horrible. Yeah, I think we're stronger people because of what we've suffered, but it's not a recommendation. People don't have to suffer, and they bloody well shouldn't suffer like we've suffered. Yeah, don't feel guilt, Kip. Not your bloody fault. It's not my fault neither. I don't feel guilty at all now. At all. Not about anything. I'm fine. I don't analyse my thoughts or anything like that. I just let them go. If I do have a bad thought, I let it go. I just see it for what it is and let it just trot on its merry way. You know, if you think too much, you can analyse yourself up your own backside and never see the light of day again. You know, it's not good. Don't do that, Kip. Don't do that, whatever you do. Yeah, I pray. I pray to the universe. I pray to creation itself. I pray to the power of unconditional love, universal unconditional love, like a good mother's love for her children. She will always forgive them no matter what. That's what I believe in, personally. And you've got to forgive yourself and get over yourself and not worry about things. I was talking about this a little bit the other day with my friends from the Philippines. Um, on one of my live streams, we were talking about emotions and stuff like that and getting embarrassed. And I was talking about having a crush on a teacher when I was a child. I was about 15 or 16, I don't know, but yeah, 15 I'd say. And I had this massive crush on the teacher, and I used to fantasize and all that lot. I wanted her to leave her husband and marry me, you know, and things like that. Yeah, she was beautiful. But, you know, it wasn't to be, obviously. And I got things all out of proportion and all that lot. And I was, you know, racked with guilt. I used to go bright red as a traffic light, you know, as a stoplight, you know. And there was no need for it because it's just normal. It's just growing up, and some of it's hormonal, some of it's genetic, this, that, and the other. It's nothing to worry about whatsoever. Yeah, Yeah, there's got to be some kind of judgment after this life, definitely. Because I don't see why these criminals can get away with it, everything throughout their lives, get buried and all that lot. You know, they can't have got off scot-free. There's got to be something. Otherwise, it's an unjust universe, totally unjust. If that's the case, and I don't believe that to be so. I think there is some balance going on. There's got to be a balance. Because the bad people that are running the world, I mean, they've got most of the money, they've got most of everything. They can push us around like little ants, you know, and they're a big giant, you know what I mean? Sweep us aside, you know. Yeah, because you'd have to rake it all up, wouldn't you? And they're probably nearly dead now anyway, aren't they? Yeah, you go back just for a hopeless cause if you don't win the case, don't you? It's not worth it. It's not worth the emotional upheaval and all that lot. Leave it to the hereafter, you know. Leave it to God. Leave it to the Creator. Yeah. You're a good man, Kip. Very good man indeed. Never doubt yourself at all. It's my instruction for you. Right? My instruction. I say that to my students. I call them my students. We pretend we're all you know. Yeah, because I'm teaching them English supposedly. You know what I mean? It's hilarious. It's funny. You might laugh at some of it. The best thing to do with it is speed it up a little bit because it sounds a bit better, a bit faster. Because sometimes I'm a bit tired. My delivery's a little bit slow. If you speed it up 1.5 times, it's bloody hilarious. It's really good. Yeah, but you can't carry that around with you. My abuse came from my parents, which you could say is even worse. In some ways, it is. But how was I to prosecute my own parents? Ridiculous, isn't it? My father was a very bad man indeed. And I don't care who knows it. Couldn't give a hoot. He's dead as a dodo now. Good riddance. I don't know why I'm here though. That's a mystery in itself. But when I was conceived, he wasn't a bad man then. Something turned him bad in life somehow. He was only a bad man later on. When I was about 8, he suddenly turned rotten to the core. I don't know what the fuck happened to him. But all I can say in his defence is he was abused himself because he was in an orphanage as a child. He's lost his dad when he was 10. his dad was in a good job and he was going to move house and stuff like that to a detached house and all this kind of stuff. That all went, and his whole life was, was gutted. Obviously, they would do because he really worshipped his father, and his mother wouldn't look after him, which is why he became a woman hater, and he was sent to an orphanage where the women, it was in the orphanage, that abused him, several of them, and but it's not true though, it's bullshit, isn't it, that the abused then go on to abuse themselves. Yes, it happened in my father's case, but it hasn't happened in my case. I'm not going to fucking go and abuse anyone anytime soon, and I haven't done in the past, thank you very much. So that's not that pathetic myth for 6. Yeah, where were we? I can't remember where we were. Yeah, that's right. Don't cry, kid. Doesn't harm to cry, but don't upset yourself, man. Let it go, baby. Let it fucking go. Fucking twats, aren't they? Bastards. Not only that, I was farmed out to these fucking perverts as well by him. Yeah, this fucking weird guy used to look after me in the evenings. I know what his name is as well. He'll be dead now, long dead. But there's nothing I can fucking do neither. Yeah? Fuck all. I never want to remember that shit ever again. Fucking hell, man. Wish you could see you now, you know, give each other a hug, you know, sit down and chat and fucking chill out. People don't know the fucking half of it. They think they've suffered. They don't know fucking suffering as he fell over the fucker. We were little kids, fucking innocent kids, man. What the fuck? Why are we feeling? Why should we feel any guilt whatsoever? You should never feel any guilt for what was done to you as a child. It was sick. You got to cleanse yourself from that, from those fucking negative emotions, man. My phone's going a bit weird. I don't know why. I don't know if you're there, Kip. I can't see. I've not got my glasses on. Don't know what the fuck I'm doing there. I just want to put a picture of the top. I can see what I'm doing with this, but I can't read what you're saying. I'm just going to play a little bit of handpan. It's to chill out a bit. Listen for you, Kip. Alright, brother. And everyone else who's fucking suffered shit. Yeah, that's fucking dead right. You fucking bang on, man. I'm not bothered anyway. I'm over it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck 'em. It's all right. Don't apologise. It's cathartic anyway, isn't it? We'll never get justice. Not for them bastards who've done what they've done to us, but we'll get justice for other stuff. We'll get this fucking world sorted out and get them fucked off forever for the future, the world. Get rid of the bastards. Twats, the whole fucking lot needs to go. The whole root and branch of everything needs to be changed. The whole fucking lot. I'm putting these on here so they don't get deleted, so I can see them. They don't always put the chat up while they weren't doing. It's alright, it don't matter. It's all good, isn't it? I'm glad you come round, Kip. It was good to see you, man. Quality. This is my last live stream for a bit. I was trying to do them every night. But I'm just too knackered. I'm a bit burnt out. I need to reset and reset. Well, I'm not using that word. I need to recover and recharge. And and have a think, turn everything off, turn all the devices off, and have a fucking rest. So I'm going to have a few days off, and I'll be back. It was class 3 at Tagalog School. Bless them, they're so lovely, such lovely people. Oh, you play the cello? I love cello. Wow, I love cello. Who's that cellist? The lady with oh, I've forgotten what the disease is now. She was beautiful, really talented. I've forgotten what her name is. She was really skilled. Wish I could remember. You'll know who I mean. Beautiful young woman who died very early, very young. In the 70s, I think. That was the idea, but with a bit of anger in there as well at the beginning. I used to play drums, you know what I mean? Played them since I was 11 when I got my first snare drum. No, probably 10 actually. No, it was 11. Oh, I nearly got the name then. I was thinking of a poet. I got a poet's name instead. Sylvia Plath. It wasn't her. I've forgotten her name. Yeah, Yo-Yo Ma's done some good stuff. I agree with you. I can't remember her name. Oh, shit. Let me do a Google search. I'm going to write famous cellists. Not a Google. I do a DuckDuckGo. Don't never do Google. DuckDuckGo. Right, I'm going to go on the duck. We shouldn't get bumped off. It might fart about for a bit while I get back on, but I'll be able to get back on. Okay, I'll see you in a few minutes. Said Sylvia made a blip. I don't know what you're on about. Oh, anyway, I'll see you in a minute. Yeah, that's Kit. Jacqueline Dupre. Hello, brother. It's not Sylvia, it's Jacqueline. Sylvia Kang. There is a Sylvia, isn't there? I'm not sure if she plays cello or not, though. Yeah, I think she had long, straight, brown hair. Jacqueline Dupre, I think so. Might have been blonde, though. It's often in black or white, so. Yeah, hi, Kip. I'm back again. Yeah. Yeah. So you know her then. You've heard her then, have you? You've heard her stuff. That's cool. Oboe's nice as well. I really like oboes. It's a lovely instrument. It's hard to tell. I mean, I've not got any favourite instruments, really. Some I like slightly better than will listen to more than others. But I like all instruments at certain times. They're all as good as each other, I think. Well, maybe not. Triangle's a bit dull. Might sound bright, but it's dull after a while. Yeah, that tenor almost chose the oboe, but went with the cello. Got to be through college. Yeah. Yeah. Take care, kid, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Fucking hell. Bit emotional tonight. It don't matter. It's not just me, though. A certain other family member had the same shit. And unfortunately, we're estranged. It's pathetic. We can't do anything about it, though. It's just a total stonewall job. It's absolute madness. Yet the love's still there from my side. It's just ridiculous shit. Fucks everything up, that shit. It's really intrusive. It really fucks everyone up. That shit, and they know it as well. The abusers, they know what they're fucking doing. The people that allow it to continue know exactly what's going on anyway. There's some incredible monsters out there. Heinous bastards. Yeah. Well, can you imagine me reminding a certain person of our father? You know what I mean? I don't even look like him. Fortunately. I take more off than rather. Yeah. You know how much support we could be for each other, but not to be, apparently. And they've gone and had all the jibber jabbers and all that bloody shit as well, so I'm worried about that shit as well. It's fucking ridiculous, it's sick what's happening. We need to stop these bastards before it goes too far, because it's gone too far already. Far too far. Everything will be wiped out, that's what they want. They're trying to disable the opposition because they know we're all against them basically, but we won't unite because people are stupid. People are so divided, they're dividing and ruling everyone. That's why it's hard for people to unite. You've got black versus white, all the religions versus each other. Gay versus straight. The list goes on and on and on. Boy versus girl. Woman versus man. It's pathetic. Rich versus poor. And that's about it. Flat Earth versus round out Earth. That's about it now, isn't it? I couldn't give a shit what shape the Earth's in. It's the shape it's in that matters to me. I really don't care whether it's fucking flat as fuck. Or whether the moon's totally flat as well. But they can't be, can it? Otherwise you wouldn't get the crescent moon, would you? Ridiculous. But the sun's bound to be totally flat, and not every star you see in the sky is flat. And my bloody football's flat, and my cycle tyre is flat. And my iron is flat. And I live in a flat. And I'm flat broke. From sniffing all that coke. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah, that's not good. Fancy her laughing at you. What's funny about it? Glad you got rid of that bitch. Excuse me swearing. Proper bitch. Laughing at somebody who's been abused. That's bitchiness. It's evil. I can almost hear her cackling laughter. What's so funny about it? I don't know how anyone can see anything funny in it whatsoever. Yeah, a lot of people, sensible people, think it's flat. I've seen things and it's quite convincing and stuff, but I don't want to even bother me up with it because there's too many. I heard a live stream one night and they were all bitching and moaning, you know, and I thought, I don't want to get involved, so I don't talk about it. Whenever I get any flat people in, I call them flat people, I just block them because I can't be asked talking with them because all they want to talk about is one topic. And guess what that might be? Flat Earth. That's all they ever talk about, nothing else. They're not interested in social issues, environmental issues, or nothing. All they want to do is prove that they are right and you are wrong. Which seems fucking ridiculous to me. I couldn't give a flying shit if it's made of fucking green cheese, the earth. As long as there's plenty to eat and drink for everyone, I couldn't give a shit. Couldn't give a shit if we were all photosynthesized. I think it'd be rather nice. If we all had green skins, there'd be no racism, no bullshit. We wouldn't have to strive so much, we wouldn't have to work so hard. But I think life would be more boring. I'm not saying that striving and the thing is, life would be beautiful if we were allowed to work and have our own land and everything, and everyone worked with the seasons and together shared everything, and nobody was trying to shit on other people. Everyone getting on all right, with no stupid ideologies other than loving the earth, respecting the planet, animals, pets and children and plants, insects, everything. What's wrong with that? No stupid ideologies, none of this, no ridiculous religions, just one religion, everyone believing in a creator, believing in the universe, Mother Earth and all the rest of it, all rolled into one if you like. And Jesus in there as well if you like, I don't mind. Throw everyone in the pot, I'm not bothered. But nobody's saying, this is right, you are wrong and all that shit. Let's just divide and rule, it's bollocks. Excuse my French. So I use a French word. Bollocks! It's better. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah, you can't argue about that, can you? It's like saying fog is a solid or something, and you're going to prove fog is a solid. And that's all you're going to talk about on a live stream, whether fog is a solid. Huh? Pettifogging around like that. That's actually a word, pettifogging. I think that means basically to beat about the bush, to not get to the point, pettifogging or not wanting to answer the question. Yeah, pettifogging. I'll look it up in the dictionary. Let's get the pettifogging on the job. I've never looked it up before. I'm sure it's in. Let me find it. Hang on. P-E-T R-S-T. No, that's O-T. What's the hell doing? Go back a bit. R-S-T, right. Petty. Now. Oh, this is what it means. Pettifogging. This is spot on to what we were talking about. Peevish or fret. No, sorry. That's pettish. Peevish or fretful. Right. Pettifogging is excessively concerned with unimportant detail. Origin unknown. Unimportant detail. Well, as you were saying, 2023, it's totally unimportant. It's irrelevant. It doesn't help the situation of the world. It doesn't feed anyone, water any animals or plants, does it? Doesn't do anything. It's just a lot of bullshit. Complete waste of time. And the word petty, of course, means trivial or unimportant. Petty details, small-minded, petty spite, low in importance. Petty criminals. French petit means little. Pettily and pettiness. Petty cash, small cash fund for minor incidental expenses. Petty officer, a non-commissioned officer in the Navy. Yeah. There you go. Glad I looked up that. Nothing like a dictionary, they're wonderful things. Next time you see anyone wanting to talk about flat Earth, just say, "Oh yes, okay, I'll talk later. So busy just now," because it's no point. I'll put the link up, Kip, just in case you want to come up for a talk. You can do if you want. Be good. Just put your avatar on. Don't need to worry about it. Put on a squeaky voice or something like that. Disguise your voice. If you want. Just say, "Hello." Hold your nose. Peg on your nose. "Hello. How's it going, everyone? I'm all right." Don't be daft. Don't be scared. Stupid. Don't get scared. It's ridiculous shit. That's what they want. Fear. Everyone's scared of everyone else. Scared of themselves. Scared of their own shadow. Scared of the shadows of the fathers and the forefathers and forefathers before that. Scared of our own reflection. Don't be like that. Come on. Could be a breakthrough. Could help heal you. Get on there and have a conversation. Tell the fucking world about our shit. And try not to crack up ourselves. In despair. Well, not in despair, but in, well, you know what I mean. Distress, whatever the word is. Try not to blab. Well, I'm scared of flying, so I'm not scared of flying because I'm not scared of dying. I couldn't give a shit because your spirit goes on. I just don't like the idea of flying. I think because I've still got things to do, and I don't want things to end now before I finish my work. I think I've still got work left to do. I don't think I've finished my task. Don't know whether I'll ever, get to where I'd like to be, but that doesn't matter. as Robert Louis Stevenson said, it's better to travel hopefully than to arrive. So it's all about the journey, basically, not necessarily about the destination. We're trying to reach that destination, obviously. What do you mean, sheeple asleep, or asleep as in the house asleep, or do you mean your neighbours are asleep, like they're not aware? Or are you talking about the volume if you start crying or some shit, waking up your family or something? Oh, he's from Missouri. Right, cool. Why are you scared of dying? Don't be scared of dying. It's easy as falling off a log. It's not as if nobody's done it before. Is it? People do it all the time. You can't kill the spirit. It's impossible. They don't even know what consciousness is. Certainly don't know what the spirit is. You'll find it, brother. You'll find it. It might be not where you're looking, in fact. No, fair enough for sleeping. But couldn't you just come on for a little bit and talk quietly? Could you go into the garden or something? Hi, Eric. We're having a bit of a serious conversation at the moment, Eric. Not saying that you're not a serious person, of course you are. But, you know, we're having a bit of a deep conversation. So anyway, you're welcome to listen and join in if you like. That's fine. You don't need to make amends. You've already made them by doing this live stream. More valuable here in 5 minutes than most people spend their whole lives. It's been more value to me and other people who might see the stream, especially if it's shared. The more people that see it, you know, the more people get the benefit of your company, your testimony. Yeah? There's nothing wrong with it. Perfectly right to feel exactly how you feel about things. But you shouldn't fear death. And you shouldn't feel like you've got to make amends. That's the guilt trip again that they tried to put on you when they were fucking you around as a child. Completely wrong. You need to get rid of that. You need a kind of exorcism from guilt and guilt feelings. You shouldn't feel guilt. You shouldn't feel unclean, dirty, less than anyone else or anything else. We've just got more work to do. That's the only reason I don't want to die right now, this instant, is because I feel like there's more to do. I'd like to see my family and some friends before I go in freedom and out of this fucking hole, you know? You still there, Kip? Anyway, you're welcome anytime, Kip. You know, I could talk to you every night for the next year. I wouldn't mind you being here. No problem whatsoever. But I won't be on tomorrow night or the next night, definitely. Won't be doing live streams. I'll do a couple of videos if I can. I want to do one tomorrow because I'm getting. I had insomnia and I was left with the shakes, which affected me drumming, affected me guitar playing, affected me walk, everything. I couldn't walk about. I don't know, it was really weird. I was juddering all the time. My whole body was juddering. It affected my nerves. I went about 8 nights or something ridiculous like that, with about an hour to an hour and a half sleep a night. And I only managed to sleep when I was just totally exhausted and just nodded off in seconds. It was ridiculous. I got into a really stupid state where I couldn't sleep and I was giving myself panic attacks thinking too much. I'm out of that now. I'm over it. I've analysed it properly and I don't want to fucking go there again. So I'm not going to. I choose not to. So I need healthy sleep tonight, and tomorrow I'll be able to do something really good, hopefully, on the hand pans and fire that out there for anyone who wants to listen to it. About time I cut a fucking album, you know. Do one before I'm in my box. Because that would make him sit up and pay attention, my bloody stupid family. It's so dysfunctional, it's unbelievable. But if I suddenly do an album, they'd be all over me like a rash, saying what a wonderful person I am. Whereas now I'm a piece of shit and a conspiracy theorist and all that bollocks. Do you know what I mean? It's pathetic shit, isn't it? You need to listen to this live stream again. Turn the speed down a bit, the video down a bit on YouTube. Listen to it again slowly, like a meditation. Especially the sections that are relevant, you know, not the whole bloody thing, just the sections that are relevant. Slow the timing down so it sinks into what we were saying, because it's good and relevant, and it's good what you said as well. And I read quite a few of the things out that you wrote. It's a minute-by-minute struggle. I know you are correct. I just have to remind myself of the truth, literally minute by minute. I'm praying for you right now, my brother, and every time I see your face or channel, every time your face crosses my mind, know that, brother. Okay, it's very kind. I was 20 before I realised my fucked up, functional, in inverted commas, family was completely dysfunctional. Yeah. Does your head in, doesn't it? You know, all you want them to do is have some modicum of understanding, to put themselves in your shoes so they can see things. But they're just blind as bats, aren't they? It's incredible. And yet they're your own flesh and blood. It's incredible how everything's been divided. Family against, that's another thing, brother against sister. I didn't mention on my list of divide and rule. It's disgusting, you know. Boy versus girl, man versus woman, brother versus sister, dog versus cat, moth versus butterfly. Don't think so. Dog versus cat? No, not really. You know, dogs and cats get on fine. There's not many dogs that chase cats, really, to be honest. It's a bit of a misnomer. Some do, obviously. A cat would probably get the better of a dog anyway. Most dogs. Reflexes on a cat so fast, it's unbelievable. Claws are bloody sight sharper too. Yeah. It's a kind of evil, isn't it? It's an evil. They don't even know they're being evil. They think they're being logical, and they think they've got you sussed. Yeah? But they don't even know who you are. I know you more than your family know you. I can guarantee that. I just know. I can tell. They're not not looking for value in you at all. They're looking to put you in a pigeonhole. Oh, it's just Brother Kip. Oh, it's just him. Oh, it's him again. It's a typical how black sheep are treated, you know what I mean? Like how a lame duck's treated by the other ducks, pecked to fuck. That's what happens. A friend of mine had a broody chicken. He had chickens. He kept chickens, right? When I was a kid, before all the abuse started and all that shit, I was about 8 years old, maybe almost 9 kind of thing. About 8.5, I'd say. And he kept chickens. We had about 7 chickens. And he had a jackdaw, he had pigeons. He had loads of pigeons. He had about 50 no, not 50, I'd say. About 30 pigeons, something like that. 25 pigeons, something like that. Quite a lot of them. Seemed a lot. And she covered the roof pretty much. And cover it with shit as well. And the neighbours used to complain to the council and all this lot and get in trouble. You know, saying, well, you know, blah, blah, you can't keep your pigeons, to try and get them out, but they never did. Anyway, one day he was out and it was egg laying season for ducks. And he saw this, I don't know how he did it, but he got these duck eggs, put them up his jumper and brought them back to the broody chicken, put them under the chicken, and the chicken hatched out these mallard ducks, and the chicken thought that they were our own babies. And it worked. Well, it worked. All the birds grew up and everything and all that lot. And there was one that was lame. And I remember him pecking it about and all that lot, and he had to separate them in the end, otherwise they would have pecked it to death. It was very sad to see. It was horrible. Yeah. Well. Yeah, another thing, when you're abused by your own parents, your actual mother and father, it's pretty sick, isn't it? I don't forgive them. I don't forgive them what they did to me. I forget them. I don't actually forgive them. I don't know what I'd do, really. I suppose I do forgive them. But how can you forgive them? If you forgive someone, you're almost saying there were some kind of extenuating circumstances made them do what they did. Or it's understandable. It isn't understandable. That's why you can't forgive it, really. Not properly. Not fully. Because otherwise you're identifying with it. Otherwise, once it becomes understandable, it's kind of acceptable in some fucking shade of a way. It's ridiculous. It's shit. Don't forgive them. Why should you? Leave forgiveness up to God. Leave the judgment to God. If you believe in God, which you do. You've got to leave a lot more. If you really believe, if you're a real Christian and you want to overcome all your fears and everything, then you should put your trust in what you believe in. There's nothing wrong with Christians. I've got many Christian friends and they accept me for who I am. But I won't become a Christian ever and don't want to be. And if I go to hell because of that, I'm not bothered. Because I'm not going to hell because it doesn't exist. Except for them, the evil ones. I can't get to hell because I'm too good. But if Jesus didn't accept me without me worshipping him, when I prayed to him when I was a little child and he did nothing for me, I'm very sorry, but maybe heaven's not what it's cracked up to be. I'm not bothered. I'm going to the next dimension and it's going to be great. And I don't know what it's called. It might be called paradise, it might be called heaven. It might not even have a name. Just might be a magical garden. No idea. I don't do Bibles. I can't be bothered with it. I'll read a Bible because there's some good stuff in it. Very, very good stuff in it. A lot of things you can live your life by in it. Some brilliant things in it. But it can also be seen as a control mechanism as well. Depends how you look at it all. I think if you're good, the Bible was written a long, long time ago. And I think after 2,000 years, Jesus would have evolved to an extent where even his forgiveness would become even greater than ever. After all, it's supposed to be the God of love, isn't it? Why not forgive everyone that's not a sick bastard like they are? And let them into heaven. Anyway, never mind. Yeah, you're taking too much on board. If you forgive them, you're identifying with them. You're saying that there's extenuating circumstances. There isn't. There's no excuse for any of that. How can you forgive something that's inexcusable? Doesn't make sense. You shouldn't forgive them. Regret what they did, wish that they had been better. Hadn't shat on you like they did, but they still shat on you. And that doesn't get any cleaner, the shit. Does it? The act that they did back then won't get any cleaner then. Although you're cleaner now. And you're perfectly clean now. Nothing wrong with you. You shouldn't feel dirty at all. You washed clean by the summer rain. The spring rain, the winter rain, the autumn rain. The sunshine to kill all the bacteria. Just go with the light, brother. Yeah. Don't be afraid to see everything for what it is. Even religion, even Jesus. If he doesn't accept me, then he can fuck off. That's told him. But if he's there, he will accept me because I'm a good guy. Bollocks to whether I'm praying or not. Is that anyone's business but my own? It's between me and Jesus then, surely. It's nobody else's business. I don't have to go to church to prove that. My love for Jesus or whatever, do I? I never have to go to church. I can pray in my own room. I can pray lying down, standing up, falling asleep. And when I drop dead, I can pray to Jesus. Might do. Drowning man always clutches at a straw, doesn't he? Why not? But until then, I don't need to call out to Jesus because I did it as a child and it didn't work for me. But if it works for you, everything's fine. Not a problem. I'm really not concerned whether my soul needs saving or not. I'm already part of the universe and my soul goes on forever. My spirit goes on forever. My spirit's level, I'm calm, I'm okay. Nothing's bothering me, and I'm certainly not going to get fazed by some doctrines of dogma. Not interested. Sorry if I pissed you off, Kip. Probably lose loads of subscribers for saying fuck off Jesus. And he can fuck off because I'm a good bloke. If he doesn't want to let me in, he treated me like shit when I was a child, not listening to my prayers. And then treats me like shit as an adult. What's going on? You know what I mean? And when treats me like shit as I die, says you can't come into heaven because you've been a bad man. Have I? In what way have I been bad? By not worshipping me. He's not been there for 2,000 years, Jesus. And he didn't die for my sins because I wasn't born 2,000 years ago, thank you. Sorry I doubted your existence. Anyway, all unsubscribe. I'm not bothered if I've got 2 subscribers or 1 subscriber. As long as I've got someone to talk to. I'm really not bothered. But I don't want to talk about Jesus all night neither. Oh my God. Bollocks! Said the wrong fucking thing. Put my bloody foot in it, I'm sorry.
Liars, bloody liars, nearly everyone you meet. Big liars up in government, liars on the street. It's just a land of make-believe where everything is not made up of silly fairy tales swirling around the snot. Believe me, Father Christmas, the little ones are told. Later on it's been a con and so it doesn't fold. So defines the lives and wine like just a way of life. To keep them out of trouble, to keep them out of strife. Got to be the easy way to make yourself look big, and so they try to live the lie, but consider you the pig. When it's sad within its sty, or bored with its concrete pen, it may need to have a little dream every now and then. So, make-believe may be okay to help get you through the day. It may be very necessary. It may help to make things right. Beware the pig does not become your normal way to be. You could well become that kind of bum who no one wants to see. You will have lost that confidence you speak only to the sea. And you will join the body mental souls in the lost world of make-believe. Pussycat. What's that? Jackie Willow, she then said to us, I will take you there tonight. The moon is spoke, the stars are out, and the energies are right. We wended down the country lanes and clambered up an hillside high. And she pointed with her staff toward a strange sculpture in the sky. She said, this is a place of which I spoke. I can see you are quite amazed. Sometimes up here, the goings-on will make you feel quite crazed. And we beheld with awe and wonder the Gothic construction up on high. A mighty archway stood there before us like a giant portal to the sky. She said, gaze into that magic arch and see what you can see. You may even see the goddess when you look through there with me. And soon we felt that her power was gliding around us all about. We felt it calming down the wind and bringing good magic out. The druidess, she then guided us to another nearby magic place. She said, "Here I can stand and gaze upon a large part of the human race." And then she took us off to meet the old man who was a rock. His craggy face seemed to be calling out, maybe like a shepherd to his flock. The druidess, she then said to us, "Now I think that you can see how wonderful a place this is and why it's such a special place for me."